Hey there, I'm James Gardner, and if you watched my Seminole Wind video, then you are probably thinking, that's nice, but how are you going to pay for this fever dream? What if I told you that I have an answer to getting rid of your real estate taxes? I also have a solution for eliminating the reverse mortgage industry, and I've got the heir apparent to the Ladybird deed. All three of these answers come down to one thing, and that is Kapture. There are a lot of Floridians with no heirs, and honestly, there are a lot more who have heirs but do not care what happens to the house. For those people, Kapture is a simple trade. You donate your property to a land trust that's doing something you believe in, and your real estate tax bill disappears. Let's say you enroll at 40. You stop paying property taxes for 25 years. That money has stayed in your pocket. Now you're 65, you're not working anymore, the mortgage is gone or nearly gone, the house is worth more than you ever imagined, and your income just got a lot smaller. That's when you go back to Kapture, because now the math looks different. The equity in your home has been growing this whole time, and Kapture can now put that equity to work for you in the form of a reverse mortgage. No bank, no predatory lender, just the value you built coming back to you monthly for the rest of your life. Now, what if you change your mind? What if somewhere along the way you decide you want to leave the house to someone after all? That's allowed. You designate a beneficiary. They receive a packet explaining exactly what the property is worth, what the bill is, and what their options are. When you pass, they have a window. The bill is simple math: deferred taxes, reverse mortgage payments, plus the state's own investment rate, currently around 3.6%. I personally think it should be around 4% or maybe even a little bit higher, just so the taxpayer doesn't lose anything. But that's really up to the legislator. There's nothing punitive, there's nothing predatory, just the cost of what you received with fair interest. Estate planners in Florida will recognize this immediately. It's essentially what a Ladybird deed does. It lets you keep control of your property during your lifetime, and you pass it on cleanly when you're gone. But instead of just protecting the transfer, it pays you while you're still in the house. That's the upgrade. And here's the thing. If your property has grown in value, and in Florida it probably has, that bill is likely a fraction of what the house is worth. Most banks would lend your heir that amount against the property without blinking. They pay the state, they keep the house, the math was always on the table, nobody gets surprised. If they choose not to, the property goes to Kapture and Florida gets something back. Either way, somebody wins. And let's be honest about something. If your kids want the house, they can pay the taxes. They always could have. Kapture doesn't take anything from your heirs that they weren't already capable of preserving. It just makes the choice visible. Either you show up for your family or the land goes back to Florida and the state gets exactly what it was owed, not a penny more. For me, this is a no-brainer. I don't have any kids or a spouse, and unless something dramatic happens, I don't really care what happens when I'm gone. I am literally leaving everything to the birds, the alligator, and the gar. Is this plan perfect? Of course it is. I created it. Just kidding. Nothing is perfect. But I do believe that this program will do something that no other tax policy has done before, and that is force adult children to be more responsible for their aging parents. If you agree with some of these ideas, then go to kapturelife.org and sign up for our once-a-year email. There's only one because I don't want to write more than one, and I know that you don't want to read more than one. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Bye.